When the major offensive was launched here in Marjah 2 months ago, commanders didn't want to rely on the local police force in Helmand. Instead, they asked for the deployment of these officers, a national elite force, the Afghan Civil Order Police, or ANCOP. While far from perfect, they're seen as the most effective police officers in the country, so much so that the force is in constant demand, and now it's feeling the strain. Over the last year, the attrition rate, the number of officers quitting their jobs, has risen to a staggering 67%.
Most people prefer to do police work in the cities because there is no war in the cities. Here, people die. Out of my battalion, about 100 of 150 men have left and joined the regular police force.
The people who serve here should get a promotion. I have served for 3 years in Helmand. I did not get any promotion. We came to serve our government and our country, and based on this, we should be rewarded.
Hardly any of these policemen even speak Pashto, the language spoken in Helmand and the rest of the south and east of the country. All are Dari speakers from the north. They share their tent, which is both their police station and their sleeping quarters, with their prisoners. They suspect these men were Taliban fighters who were planning to plant bombs nearby. These men expect to be deployed in Helmand for up to 4 months. They're miles away from their homes in the very north of Afghanistan. They say their jobs are extremely difficult. They're often deployed in advance of the international forces and the Afghan army. They're being used as frontline troops. In Kabul, the Canadian Major General in charge of training the police across Afghanistan admits ANCOP has not been properly used.
I think we've done just about everything wrong that you could do in trying to set up an elite force that is ideal for the conditions that we see in the country right now, and specifically in the south. You know, they were developed very early, and we developed 20 battalions in a very short space of time. The training was very good for the individuals, but there was nothing after that. There were no partners. There was no predictable cycle around which they knew when they were going to be on leave or getting ready to go into training.
The authorities say the number of ANCOP officers quitting their jobs has gone down in the last few months, but in part that may be because so many are currently deployed here on the front line in Helmand, a place they cannot just walk away from. James Bayes, Al Jazeera, Marjah, Helmand.